Hey guys, it's Greg from East Coast Eyes, and today we have a full overview of the new Epoch Hawk. So the Hawk is the newest head from Epoch, known for their Dragonfly line of composite shafts. They just released it, and it has been in development for a long time, and I know I saw some early prototypes and was really excited about it, and finally had the full production model here to give you guys a full overview on. So first, let's talk about some of the main points of differentiation and the main technology put into the Epoch Hawk. And the first and most notable is probably the high pocket design. So after some market research, Epoch had found that most players prefer a mid to high or high pocket, and so they really designed this head to cater toward that pocket and cater toward what they call the modern lacrosse player who cradles with two hands as opposed to one more often. So they created a head that is going to sit the ball up higher in the pocket and make it easier to string a high pocket and maintain a high pocket. And so the way that they did that is by tapering the sidewall at the bottom here. You can see it's thinner and slowly gets wider, and they put the deepest and thickest point up here at the top, almost all the way up at the top of the head, probably 75% of it up, whereas the thickest, and comes to a point down there. And so what that's going to do is really focus the pocket right at the bottom of that sidewall and make it easier to string a mid-high or high pocket. So you can see I've strung what I consider to be a mid-high pocket, and actually took it very easily, and I can feel that the pocket is very deep mid-high, and really did make it easier. So I feel that this was a success on their part, and definitely strung what is one of my favorite pockets, the mid-high pocket, very easily. A lot easier than some other heads out there. And this is also aided by their laid-back profile. So what that is an alternative to an offset head. So you can see the plane goes straight across on the Epoch Hawk, right from the throat area into the sidewall. Doesn't have any offset where a normal head would dip. This goes straight across, and then right around here begins to gradually slope down. So a little bit before where they put the bottom of the sidewall, begins to gradually slope down, and that's just going to give you a little bit extra offset feeling, but it's actually going to have a quicker release than an offset head, and the decline there is going to push the ball up just a little higher under the shooting strings when you're cradling, catching, shooting, and passing. And the final most notable technology point is their composite injected polymer. So they used a combination of proprietary materials when creating the head. So obviously I don't know all the specifics about what they used, as it is proprietary, and that's sort of the secret to what they've done here. But what it does, it keeps the head very stiff yet lightweight, and through the combination of materials that they've used to create the head, they can actually adjust the stiffness of the head. So they only have the one stiffness rating right now, but I'm sure that they plan to release more, and they use it on their stiffness IQ rating. And so if they release a much stiffer one, you can have a defensive head that's the same shape, face shape, and design as this head, but is very, very stiff, or an offensive head, which is a little bit more flexible for shooting, but you can have it all in the same head design and really cater it toward different positions. So between the position in the pocket and the flex of the head, you're able to create a head that's for specific positions while keeping the same design of the head. So now let's tell you a little bit about the head as well as my thoughts. So the face shape and the design, first off, has a very high pinch, and this goes along with the high pocket design. The pinch is very extreme and all the way up here at the top, so that again is going to cater to that high pocket. The closest thing I can compare it to is the Blade Pro. It has a face shape kind of similar to the Blade Pro, where it has a very high pinch that flares out quickly. This is an X-Spec head, and that's the only spec it comes in. So it's 3 inches through here and 6.5 at the top, which I think is smart. You really only need X-Spec heads, and everyone's moving toward them. So I like the face shape, and it just flows right into their high pocket idea. Again, it's got the laid back design, and in the sidewall you can see it's got really thick trusses here that's going to keep it really stiff and durable, but it still is very lightweight, like I said, 4.9 ounces. So pretty basic sidewall design, but still looks clean. They like to say crisp and bold, so it definitely falls in with that. Up at the top they've got these grooves little design element that they also have said that it helps the ball pop in easier when you're scooping a ground ball. Have not tested that, but it's possible that it could. Here it says, "The Hawk and Live Play Be," Epic slogan. Coming down to the throat, they have a really nice custom Epic ball stop with a carbon fiber print and their classic Epic E, and then it says "Made in the USA" here, obviously Epic, and a really nice designed throat, nice and flat with some cutaways on the inside here to reduce some weight while keeping the stiffness that you need. And finally, you've got stringing. They have a whole ton of holes in here for your string, any pocket you want. So holes all the way up and down, perfect size, perfect roundness. The top top three here are large enough to double wrap a couple for your top string, and you're starting in the sidewall, which is perfect. That's just what I like. And at the top string holes, it's got big wide rectangular ones, so plenty for a double triangle top string if that's your thing. So as far as string holes go, it is perfect. You would probably have a little trouble stringing a low pocket. You can do a mid pretty easily, even with the high pocket design, but a low pocket is going to be tough. So if a low pocket's your thing, this might not be the head for you. But if you like a mid-high, or a high, this is definitely going to be easier than other heads to string for you. So I was able to get a great pocket with our 15mm East Coast mesh. Got the mid-high there, a really tight channel aided by that face shape. And just went with 2 straights, wanted to keep this completely college legal, and in the classic Epic gray and neon green and black colorway with black on the throat, black striker shooters with neon green. Did a little extra flare on the top string just for fun, where it has coils on the back. Doesn't function at all, you know, it doesn't change the functionality, but just looks kind of cool. So as far as stringing, if you're looking for a mid to mid-high to high pocket, this head fits that very, very well. So overall, I'm a big fan of the Epic head. The Epic Hawk turned out great. I love to see the innovation and, you know, the differentiation and things they did different in this head, as far as the composite and the design, the laid-back design, the high pocket design. It's always nice and nice to see something fresh and new in the lacrosse world, because things can get stagnant from time to time. So overall, great idea, great execution, and a great head. So shout out to Epic for sending over the heads to review, and let me know in the comments if you guys have used the Epic head, Epic Hawk, and how you like it. If you check one out, you know, any of your thoughts about it, I'd love to hear them. Make sure to like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day.